As a kid, I'd come back, my dad would, he'd let me drive the tractors a little bit, or, and whenever there was concrete coming out of the trucks, I just wanted to go up there right by the chute and get covered in concrete. I remember coming home with it on me and in my face, and because I'd see my dad and he'd come home and I'm like, Dad, that's so cool. You got it all over you. That's cool. And here I am like, when we do it, it ends up all over me. And it's like, I feel fulfilled in a weird, silly childhood way. That's like, oh, I work today because I'm dirty. I don't know if that's exactly the thought process, but. My name is Tyler Thomas Blaine. I would say that I create functional works of art, working with medium of wood, metal, and concrete, primarily concrete and metal. Since I was a kid, I started off Lego land kind of stuff, Legos, blocks, sand, and it was always just just creativity, childhood exuberance to, just having a good time. I am attracted to concrete because there are multiple variables that one day it might work and the other day you have failure. And it's based on, nuances, understanding the material. It's not just, oh, we got some water, we're gonna mix this up like pancake batter and go to town and we have fulfilled our objective. It's, oh, it got too hot too quick, it was too cold, there was not enough of this, too much of that. And it's always chasing something, I suppose. It's never the same. And that's where I find the joy in that material, in that medium. It is stressful, but it's fun. It's a challenge, it's something new. It's not a constant. You meet people, you meet personalities. I feel like I'm always learning something. Maybe the harder way is how I'm learning it, but nonetheless, it's a healthy process for just like existence and, livelihood. I think about what else I could be doing, who I could be doing it for, and I'd probably be a wealthy man. But I don't think I'd be rewarded. Like emotionally, I don't feel that I would have fulfillment in my life. I did what I set out to do, and it was, again, that moment, it was very rewarding, but it's always a short-lived reward, I feel, because it's like, now I'm on to something else. I'm on to another challenge. I'm on to another idea. And I don't like things that are easily obtained, and that's the sick side. I feel it's like it's just always chasing something, and I'm coming to accept that I imagine I'll live the rest of my life with a certain level of anxiety, a certain level of stress, like I've conditioned myself, and that is now my norm, and it's not as though that's what I set out and wanted, but it's what I've created, and to get out of that is something that will be as taxing as what got me into it. But it's that challenge, that's what pushes people. Otherwise you accept, mediocrity, or, it's complacent. Yes, you become complacent. He gave the example of the musician that's starving, literally, like just, show to show, top ramen. And that was me. I'd spent, the first year sleeping on my buddy's couch eating top ramen, and, I tried sleeping in my shop for a while, and it's like, I had nothing, but I came down to $200 in my bank account, which with a 6-month-old child I told myself I wouldn't continue on it when I reached a $2,000 limit, and here I am with $200. And that was me putting my heart into everything that I had, and that was being creative, working with clients, and really focusing on creating every piece. Like, sure, I bid it out at 60 hours, but I put in 120 hours. Cool, I worked for less than minimum wage, wonderful. And I'd do it again in a way, you know, like gladly, because I'm happy with what I get out of it at this point.